Hey everyone, Susan Choi from the Food Institute. I am here at the NACS show in Chicago, seeing everything that's happening in the convenience category, and no one knows C-stores better than Acosta Group. I have here with me Hobie Walker, Senior VP of Small Format for Acosta, and Kathy Risch, Senior VP of Shopper Insights and Thought Leadership for Acosta Group. Thank you both so much for joining me today.
Thanks for being here.
Hobie, let's start with you. Convenience is huge right now. It's such a high traffic area for consumers. What specific opportunities are you seeing for growth in this category?
Great question, Susan. Well, we're seeing a lot of energy and excitement around the channel. We finally have consumption growth in the channel again, so positive there, a lot of good tailwinds. We're seeing a lot of great innovation. Better for you, good for you products are very important in the C-store channel, but then again, you still have to take care of the basics, and that's what we're doing as well. So just a lot of energy, a lot of excitement.
Kathy, I know that Acosta Group recently did a study on C-stores, all the trends and the insights that are happening there. What are some of the most significant changes that you've seen in the past couple years?
We did do a study back in 2023. We repeated that study this year so we could really understand how the behaviors and attitudes evolved for the convenience store shoppers. And we did find that a portion of consumers are claiming to go to C-stores more frequently, and that's about 26%. And what we see most significantly versus 2 years ago is the main reason that they're going to a convenience store is that most obvious location. Believe it or not, there's a significant increase in people claiming that the location is convenient to home or convenient location when they're on the go. People are out and about more versus 2 years ago. Everyone is out. We do think that that's a big driver of it. And they also are looking for value at a higher level. But that easy to shop and convenience is the biggest thing that they continue to. It sounds obvious, but it's actually grown in the last 2 years.
Absolutely. Convenience, it's all about convenience. It's all about, look, just like real estate, location, 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 right?
It hasn't changed.
Hobie, let's talk about shoppers. What are shoppers looking for in C-stores right now, and what advice would you give to stores who are looking to optimize their mix in store?
Well, shoppers are really looking for everything in a convenience store. We're seeing more good for you, better for you. We know that 61% of the shoppers that come in are looking for a healthier solution, so we're advising our retailers and our clients that they need to play there as well. Shoppers are also looking for innovation. C-store is a great trial channel for innovation, so innovation is very important. And we're very fortunate at Acosta to have the insights that we have to really help drive the right innovation that's sustainable long term. And that's really where we're focused.
Long-term sustainability, always a key factor in any business. Kathy, let's continue with the focus on consumers. What are you seeing in terms of categories that are really popular right now, whether it's in wellness, whether it's high-protein snacks, beverages? What are you seeing based on the data that you have?
Well, interestingly, when it comes to categories, what still pops to the top for convenience consumers is the snacks, whether it's salty snacks, candy, even the chilled beverages. But we do also see them desiring a bit more healthy. Not on every occasion. They want to get more protein. They want, a little bit more natural and organic. Not all the time, but we are seeing a demand for that. And protein is really that biggest trend. The other thing that is very popular in terms of category and continuing to grow in terms of what they seek is the store-made food, the food service that they can get, because they're stopping by for meal and snack solutions, and they really are looking for more variety of fresh options that they can just grab and go, whether they're on their way somewhere or just heading back home.
I think the comment on protein was really relevant, and we're seeing that across all categories, across the entire store. So we're really working hard to find solutions for our clients that make sense, that are on trend, but also have the protein as well, because that's probably the hottest good for you trend we're seeing in C-store today.
Let's talk about brands, Hobie. What brand trends are you seeing, and how are you advising brands differently this year?
We're advising brands across the board. So we do a lot of what we call innovation, where we launch brands into the channel. We're making sure that they have the right strategy around the consumer and also the right merchandising strategy, so we spend a lot of time there. But also we have some terrific 100-year-old iconic brands that are in other channels that we're bringing into the C-store channel. And the same thing applies there. We look for trends that are on trend with the consumer. Protein, as we just mentioned, another avenue. So it's really the spectrum, because the the trends are across the store, all channels, all categories.
Absolutely. And Kathy, circling back to the focus on the consumer, what are some of the most significant insights about the shopper that you think stores should know about? And what should stores know about in terms of the best ways to connect with them?
Well, I'm going to say that the top two things to keep in mind for the C-store shopper are their need for convenience and their need for value. And interestingly, the more convenience is provided, the better values that they'll appreciate. So it's not just all about price, it really is that value proposition. And when it comes to convenience, one of the things that we're seeing is across all day parts, that need for grab-and-go solutions. So having, whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, in between snacks, or even late night, they are looking for those convenient grab-and-go solutions. And interestingly, you know, it could be planned or it could be impulse. And so lots of opportunity there to be meaningfully reaching that consumer. And it's all ages. We do see a lot of the consumer in terms of characteristics like on the way to work, on the way to going somewhere. So there's lots of occasions to think about when we're talking about the consumer. It's not just demographics, it could be occasion. Breakfast and lunch tend to be more planned stop buys, whereas those snacks are much more impulse opportunity.
And Hobie, tell me, what makes Acosta Group really stand out from all the other groups? What capabilities really make Acosta Group special?
Well, first of all, you know, my partner here, we have functional experts around insights that help create strategies for our brands, which is really important. Then also, we consider ourselves a one-of-one when it comes to the industry and the channel about operations, whether it's food service tie-ins with Core or Van Urban behind me, or traditional grocery clients. We execute across the entire store. And we bring really solutions to connect our retailers with our clients across all categories. And doing that, founded in insights, is absolutely phenomenal, and that's what makes us different.
All right, Kathy Risch and Hobie Walker of Acosta Group, always a trusted source of insights in the C-store category in both shoppers and in retail. Thank you both so much again for joining me.
Thanks for having us.